State of WoW. What is this here?
Um, so many people quit to keep our raid team consistent. We finally just gave up after being a mythic guild for years. And yeah, mythic raiding has gotten a lot tougher. The reason I play the game is I love hardcore progression raiding. I like to be able to
Okay, here we go. All right, this is the beginning.
Today's message. First things first, I gotta share.
Okay.
Hey everybody.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Welcome. Come by. Say hi. See what's going on. Welcome. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. It's gonna be a fun one.
I can tell.
Let's start off with this.
Come on. Like, how long is this gonna take? Who watches this? Like, I want to have somebody roast me, and I've got to sit through an intro that...
Here.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, let's go.
It's that good, guys. Hold on. Just wait. Let's find a real...
Come on. Come on, let's go. We're dragging out content more than I am Dark Souls streams. Come on, let's get through it, okay? There's some people that just really aren't cut out for streaming, man. He'll get it eventually, okay? Just give him like 45 minutes or so, okay?
That one will do.
Okay.
I think I've got it. Oh. No. Almost had it.
Oh boy. Are we gonna get there or like...
Hold on. We're getting there. Alright.
Wow.
It's not the best picture, but it'll work. Hold on one sec. Gotta move some stuff around.
Oh, I had to change the tab so people didn't see I was looking at porn. Okay.
What I talk about.
Come on, man. How long has this been? It's been like...
This guy.
It's been like... It was like 3 minutes? Oh, he's gonna put me next to Gollum. Okay, alright, okay.
Let's chat.
Okay,
Let's have
finally.
A little chit chat.
Alright, let's go.
Oh no, Shane, it's not clickbait. It's totally not clickbait. I'm gonna tell why this dude is poison.
Thank
100%
God.
why this dude's poison.
Okay, let's go.
And I'm gonna back it up with science. Alright?
Okay. Here we go. Let's take a swig of Dr. Pepper before we roast this guy.
Let me
Wait
move
a second.
my picture out of the way here. Probably better if I flip-flop these two
Just
around
put
a little
Gollum
bit.
over there, because your camera's going to
There
be in the
you
way.
go.
Okay, yeah, alright, great.
Okay. Here we go. Oh no. No, I'm not even gonna watch this dude's channel. Okay, I've seen enough. This dude,
Okay. Alright, here we go. This dude.
let him do Dark Souls.
Wait a second.
So this guy has been going on nonstop, and I'm saying nonstop because
Sorry, I don't know what I clicked.
And bashing.
Okay, it's fine.
How bad World of Warcraft is. Okay. And I kid you not, he has been bashing it like hardcore, crazy lately, and it's insane. That
Oh shit, yo! For a second, like I can't show it because it shows her real name. But somebody on the fucking chat playback is a girl, and she says, "I love me some Asmongold XD." So who's the real winner here? Okay, here we go.
Hundreds of thousands of people give this dude money to shit on a game that we all play. Given, yes.
Well, we don't all play it. What do you mean we all play it? Like, who's this we? So like right there, like if I look at my audience for like because like Twitch gives me analytics, and I understand how the analytics work, and I can use them, and that's what made me more confident to do Dark Souls streams and make those decisions. Over 80% of my audience does not consume World of Warcraft content on a regular basis. I am the only World of Warcraft stream that they regularly consume. That's it. And that is based off of Twitch. This isn't a third-party analytic. This is literally what Twitch is telling me.
The game does have some problems.
Well, obviously it has problems because you're sitting there in the main city. You're probably going to do nothing. Let's see what you're going to do. You're going to run around in the main capital for 40 minutes, go over to the Argent tournament, do dailies from 10 years ago, and then end the stream. So, yeah, obviously the game has problems because you spend the entire time looking at pictures of another person sitting in the main city talking about nothing and then doing dailies from 10 years ago. So how are you going to say that I'm complaining about the game and I'm bad whenever your stream is evidence that the problems that I'm saying are real?
Just a few.
Okay.
There are a few problems. Azerite gear, clearly a big problem. Them getting rid of tier gear was a fucking disaster, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to tell you why this guy is an issue.
Like when? Like how long have we been doing this? Like this has been like 4 minutes. Like, I mean, like really, how long is this going to take?
This guy is making, an assload of money on this game to bash the game that we all love and play, right? And I mean hardcore shit on this game. This guy has been given literally...
Did he just turn on music? Wait a second. Did he actually just turn on, like, in-game music? Like he's gonna do a speech? Like he's Aragorn in front of the Black Gates of Mordor? I mean, what's going on here? I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. He's upset.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars of stuff free from viewers. A Spectral Tiger. That mount goes for like $3,000 to $5,000, and he's been giving it for free, right? And he's still...
Just a second. We're at 113.02. I'm gonna look up this guy's armory. Let's see. He's got to open up his character sheet, right? It's CKC. Let's see if he has the Spectral Tiger, and this is going to be a real easy way to figure out why he's upset. WoW Armory. Okay, let's go ahead and let's take a look at this guy's armory, and we'll see if he actually has the Spectral Tiger. CKC, and let's see, he's a Paladin, and I'm assuming he's this Blood Elf Paladin here. Let's make sure the shoulders are the same. Yeah, this is probably him. Okay, so he's got 3,000 achievement points, 926 item level, and yeah, I guess... Is this actually him? 110. Yeah, maybe it's not him. Am I looking at the wrong person? 926. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that. This necklace has 6,000 stamina. Excuse me, 61,000 stamina. My bad. Oh, he's on EU? I assumed that he wasn't. Okay, just a second. EU Armory. Okay, let's take a look and see if I can find this guy. I'll see if he has a Spectral Tiger, because I believe this is going to be a really easy tell to see why he's upset. CKC... Okay, Alex Straza. It's the same... Oh, was I already looking at... Oh, I was looking on EU to begin with. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just fucking up, okay? WoW Armory Asmongold. Okay, I'm just going to search on my armory, and then we're going to go from there. Man, now I was making fun of that guy for tech problems, and look at me. I'm making myself up like an idiot. Okay, here we go. So he's 382 Paladin, 17,000 achievement points, and let's look at what he's got going on here. Okay, 2 of 8 Mythic Uldir, no arena ratings or anything like that. Okay, and the highest keystone he's ever done is an 11. I don't blame you. I don't do them either. It's because they suck. and his necklace item level is 37. Wow. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's look at collections, and let's see if he has the Spectral Tiger. Okay, let's scroll all the way down and load more. I'm not seeing it, guys. I think that we figured out why he's mad. Man, dude, you need to stream on Twitch and not Facebook, and maybe you'd have people give you free shit. Like, that's all you need to do. Nobody's gonna watch your stream on Facebook. Go on Twitch, and maybe somebody will give you a Spectral Tiger. He has it? Wait, what? No, he doesn't. Am I stupid? No, he doesn't. I just control find. Like, it's not there. Look. I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, he doesn't have it, man. Okay, just a second. We'll play the rest of it.
Disaster, okay?
Wait, I'm a disaster. Let me go back to that real quick.
You know, just a few. There are a few problems. Azurite gear, clearly a big problem. Them getting rid of tier gear was a fucking disaster, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to tell you why this guy is an issue.
Thank God.
So this guy is making, you know, an assload of money on this game to bash the game that we all love and play, right? And I mean hardcore shit on this game. This guy has been given literally hundreds of thousands of dollars of stuff free from viewers.
Yep.
Like, fuck, a Spectral Tiger, that mount goes for like $3,000 to $5,000, and he's
not
giving
that
it
much
for free, right?
It was great.
And he still bitches about this game, right?
Why would that matter? Like, if I have a mount, so like if somebody gives me the Spectral Tiger, I like the game now. Like, how is that supposed to work? What do you mean? Like, okay, let's keep going.
Given WoW is not perfect, it isn't. Everybody knows it's not.
Okay.
It's not the best game in the world, and we all know it. But to say that the game is dying, everybody that's been posting it, hell, I even post fun at it from time to time. But the game's not dying. Yeah, Activision is shit right now. They're a pain in the ass, but
how do you know any of this? Like, how do you know any of this? Like, I mean, let me see if I can try this. Wow, Facebook. Actually, Facebook page analytics. Let me see if I can find this. Facebook analytics, Steve Crab. I want to see how many interactions he's gotten. The reason I was trying to do that is see how many interactions he would get per post, and then correlate it to like ebbs and flows of the game to prove him wrong. But I don't know. I've never done that before because I don't really care about Facebook as a social media site, so I don't know where I would be able to look accurately.
They're not killing the game. Blizzard went through and said, yeah, we're going to release patch 8.1 in beginning of December, right? Which was nice. It gave us a little bit to do, a couple war fronts before they released Heroic.
Yeah.
I understand Blizzard's logic behind not wanting to release the raid because it's the holidays. Especially with like Method in them, nobody wants to spend the holiday season having to do hardcore world progression. So it makes...
Well, you're right, and that totally makes sense. Blizzard should delay content for 100 people. And yeah, I mean, that makes perfect sense. Blizzard should, because Method and Limit and all of them raid very seriously. If they're able to do that, if Blizzard puts out the raid, then they're going to have to raid on the holidays. So what Blizzard should do, which would be best for everyone, is to delay core content of the game for every player because 100 people want to play it a lot.
Made sense pushing it back. And this guy, dude's complaining because we're getting time-gated content. It's not that we're getting time-gated content. There's literally tons of thousands of things to do in WoW. There's so much.
Then why aren't you doing it? If there's so much for you to do, you only have 17,000 achievement points, and you spend the entire video sitting in the capital city. The only thing that you go and do are 10-year-old dailies, and then after you finish those, what do? You go back to the capital city. I think he does a lap around to see if that mound is up. Like it looks like he already has the Time Lost Proto Drake. So it's like, if there's so many things to do, then why aren't you doing them? Like, even on stream.
Oh, May, who cares? He's done more than you for this game. Yeah, I have nothing against, him saying that he's done something for the game. I don't know exactly what he's done for the game. He hasn't contributed to any art aspects of the game. He hasn't developed anything. He's literally just a player, same as everybody else, entitled to his own opinion, given his opinion's stupid.
Well, there you have it, boys. I'm entitled to my opinion, but my opinion's stupid. I mean, I don't know. Like, it depends on what you consider adding things to the game. I would consider, right? I mean, like, and this is more of a subjective argument, that the guides that I've made for the game and the achieve-alongs that I've done, and look, I'll show you something I've done for the game. Is there a way that I can find it here? I think there is. Achieve-along Part 4. So here we go. I'll mute this right here. And this is something I did for the game a while ago. And I did a thing where everybody could go along with me, and I showed them how to get a mount. And all of these people are people that were able to experience and do that with me, and we got this mount together with, like, my stream. I consider this one of the most successful moments of my stream. And so I gave these people something they could do and enjoy and have fun. And I also give something back to the community as much as I can. I try to do a lot of things for the game. I think the community of the game is what really kind of is why my stream is successful in a large margin, right? Because there are so many people who are, like, really into the community of the game, and they care a lot about it. And being able to, like, emphasize that and build on that really makes it special. And that's what, like, look at all these people. These are all people that, did the achieve along with me and everything. Like, what do you mean I don't do anything for the game? Like, this is an experience that a lot of these people really enjoyed, and they got something out of it. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, it's like, yeah, I don't develop the game, but just because I don't develop the game doesn't mean that I can't help people enjoy it.
I don't think the game's dying. We're still literally getting,
Who's this we?
We're getting content. We are.
So if they add content to the game, is the game not dying? Like, War of the Draenor got patched 6.2. Was the game not dying then? What do you mean? What's it like? Like, RuneScape gets content. EverQuest gets content. Guild Wars 2 gets content. Like, does that mean the games aren't dying?
And it's fun. Anybody that says otherwise, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But I'm saying
everybody who says, see, this is it, right? He's like, okay, it's fun, and anybody who says otherwise is, and then he's gonna say stupid, right, or something like that. But he catches himself because he knows that he would make himself look like a fool if he said that, right? Is because people like this, he's not a very stupid person. Now, he's stupid, but he's not stupid enough to be completely, to have no self-awareness. He has enough self-awareness to catch himself before he says anything incredibly stupid, but he still just says a bunch of stupid stuff on his own, right? And that's why he caught himself, and he says everybody's entitled to their own opinion, because he's trying to seem like he's reasonable, even though he actually has very extreme opinions.
Why the game hasn't died. And no, Asmongold does not speak for most of the community.
When did I say that I did? Like, I never said that I speak for most of the community. Like, I'm one guy. Like, there's a lot of people that agree with me. That's why the BFA video was so popular. The BFA video was so popular that Ian watched it. So, like, and like, the concerns that I have are the same concerns that you have, and if I'm getting through, then how am I poison to the game? If I'm literally, like, it's just, I feel like this, like, the thing is, like, whenever you get into, like, doing things online, you realize that a lot of people don't like you for the sake of them just, like, not liking you, right?
That's the thing. He's not conductive or does anything productive. He literally sits on his computer all day long.
I'm not conductive? Well, that's because I'm not a light bulb. I like, what do you mean I'm not conductive?
And trolls people. He bitches about other people's content videos, and then...
What are you doing?
And he spends his time just complaining, AFKing. He's like, okay, I've got millions of thousands of hours on this game, yet most of his time played is AFK. He literally begs for people to AFK him through
island
through the
expeditions.
dungeon, or through the island expeditions, which
There
is
we
annoying. It's kind of irritating that people do that, but you know, whatever. It is what it is.
It's not annoying for me. It's fucking great. What do you mean?
No, and Zeth, no, the game is nowhere near. I'm gonna pop this down, by the way. The game is nowhere near its peak. It isn't. Everybody knows Wrath of the Lich King was clearly the best, and if you look at his demographic,
Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it was clearly the best, which is why subs were stagnant for the better part of the expansion. Like, I guess not stagnant. That's an incorrect word to use. They were going up much more slowly than they were in Burning Crusade or Vanilla. Now, you could say that's just the product life cycle, but I would say those things just conveniently coincided with systems in the game that diminished the community. And also lazy gameplay. Like, oh, you're only going to do one raid 4 times a week, and people are stopping playing the game. What a surprise. Wrath of the Lich King was not objectively the best. Burning Crusade was better than Wrath of the Lich King in every fucking way. And Vanilla was better than both of them if you look at the entire game and not just the in-game experience.
for the people that like his content, it's what, 20 to 35-year-olds? Cool, yes, I get it that people are liking his content, but it doesn't make it good content.
So, then why did you bring up the demographics? So, the idea of what he's trying to do is he's trying to indirectly say that because my demographics, and he doesn't know what my demographics are because only I have access to that. And he's right, basically, by the way, he's pretty much right. But he's trying to say and compartmentalize my influence by saying that because I'm only appealing to this small group of people that, you know, my influence doesn't really matter as much, which obviously you can make an argument for that, sure. But I think it'd be a lot easier if he would just say what he thinks rather than trying to beg the question. I think it's kind of annoying and obnoxious and boring whenever people do that.
If you're constantly
Wait, somebody's giving 50K? Yo, thank you, dude.
Spouting out poison to the game.
Thank you, man.
I mean, constantly spouting out poison on a game. Then why?
Imagine how mad he's gonna be now, dude. He's gonna watch the video, and then people are gonna give me money while I'm watching a video of him getting mad that people are giving me money. That's fucking amazing. I love it. Thank you, dude. Where's my fucking drink? Just give me a second. I've got to get Pepsi. I'm thirsty. And, oh yeah, and I'm AFK. Well, I guess that's something we have in common. Just kidding. He's running around in circles.
Why play it? The dude clearly hates the game, yet he keeps playing it. So,
well, maybe because I don't hate the game. Like, I hate certain systems in the game. What do you mean I hate the game? There's a lot of things about the game that I hate. Like, even now, like, I recommend people to play WoW. Like, what do you mean I hate the game? I don't hate the game. There's a lot of things in the game that I hate, but I don't hate the game. Oh, 25K more. Yo, thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you, dude.
Speaking of making money, everybody should Twitch Prime right now. Okay, everybody Twitch Prime.
There it is.
Load it up. Twitch Prime. Go ahead, boys. It's been a while, so go ahead and do that. I'm sure there are a lot of Twitch Primes out there that need to be given.
There we go.
Go ahead and do that right now.
There we go. Thank you, McConnell. I appreciate that.
Like the game. I mean, I love the game. I think the game has its faults, but I'm also not hating on the game. I think it's great. I really do.
Okay.
No.
So he likes the game. No, that's good. He likes the game. Obviously, that's great. I'm happy about that. He likes the game. That's very, very good thing. He actually doesn't. I think that if he actually liked the game, he'd spend more time playing it. And it's like, unless he has to sit there and, you know, he can only do this in town because he has to think and dedicate all of his brain power to thinking about how he can make statements that don't make sense about me. I mean, you know, I don't really think that's entirely true.
Eric, there's plenty to do. I mean, shit.
There's plenty to do. You're right. Like, sit in Dazar Allure and complain about Asmongold. If there's plenty to do, then why aren't you doing it? Like, I don't even know what to say here. Like, he's got a number of of exalted reputations, not a lot. There's more that he can do. He doesn't really care about that. There's a lot to do. Let's see, what are his ideas on what he can do?
I spend my time going through an achievement hunting. I mean, I don't even have half of the shit, and I'm also a progression raider. So I like to...
No, you're not, because you're 2 of 8 mythic. That's not being a progression raider. Like, pugs can do that. Like, you're not a progression raider at all. You're, like, literally, like, pugs can kill Zekvos at this point. Like, what do you mean progression raider? Like, and this is coming from me. Like, I'm not a progression raider. And I've at least killed, like, I don't even know how many bosses in Old Deer I've killed. I don't even know. But it's more than that.
The fact that, you know, I get to wait a little bit, I get to work a little bit on my Azurite progression while I'm waiting for the game, waiting for the next raid to come out. I don't want to get burnt out on content. And if you're going hardcore raiding one after another, then it's a nightmare.
What does that mean?
But see, I guess my point is that I'm trying to get across is it's odd that so many people that are saying they hate the game are still playing. You know, if you don't like it...
Well, it's because they're emotionally invested in the game, and they played it for a decade, and they love the game, even though they don't like it in its current state. So they find things to do that are outside of the normal meta to keep themselves engaged with the game, even though they're not happy with the current state of the in-game progression. Like, that's why. Like, what do you mean? Like, people love this game. Like, look at your fucking achievements. Like, let's look at this guy's achievements here. Like, I bet he's got feats of strength from 2008. Let's take a look. Feats of strength. Let's see. Reputation event. Let's see. Events. Wait, what? He's only played for 2 years? There's no way that's true. Let's see. What? He started in 2013? So this guy quit the game. Like, if this game is so great, why did you quit for like 4 years, right? Which is like, yeah, maybe you like went and did something else. Like, I can't say why he quit. But yeah, of course you don't understand why we're criticizing the game, because you never played it whenever it was good. You started playing the game in Mists of Pandaria. You have no idea what a good MMO is because you never got the chance to experience it. Of course you're going to think that I'm weird because I'm criticizing the game. You've never played Burning Crusade. How can you say that Wrath of the Lich King is objectively the best whenever you never played Wrath of the Lich King? Unless you were on a different account, which I'm sure that you were, right? I'm sure it was a different account. How do you know that Wrath of the Lich King was objective? Like, this is so sad. He played in 2009. Oh, did I see it? He had the original UBRS. Oh no, did I miss one? Let me see if I can figure it out. Dungeons, Leroy. Oh no, this is 2013. Look at Brewfest. Look at his AOTCs, feats of strength. Okay, well, let me go back to feats of strength. Where do you want me to look at? Events? I don't see it here. Yeah, he earned the 2009 vintage toy gift in 2017 because it's obtainable retroactively, right? You can go back and get these items. The achievements were actually earned in 2017. I know you guys can't see it. Oh, that's why you guys are confused, because it's not showing it there. I'll show it real quick. Oh, can I do that? Oh, it's a little bit farther out, right? But the achievements here, let me see if I can zoom out. Yeah, there we go. So you can see 2017 right there. The guy got all of these achievements. Everything that he has is from 2017 or 2013. He doesn't even play the game, or he never played the game whenever it was good. Yeah, I didn't show you guys that. That's my bad. I didn't realize that. Okay.
I mean, fuck, I hate goulash. I'm not gonna eat the shit. I'm gonna eat something I like, you know? If you don't like the game, then get the fuck off of it. There's no point in staying and playing. Yeah, that's all.
It's frustrating to me whenever people think like this, because it's a very, very binary way of thinking. It's kind of like, you know, like Game of Thrones, for example. I think the season before the current season, a lot of people weren't happy about it, right? I was like, because Sansa got raped. I think that was probably like the main point of contention that people had. But people were critical of the show, but they kept watching the next season because they cared about the show and they were invested in it overall. And there are plenty of examples of people not being happy with the current state of some form of entertainment, but still wanting to continue to consume it in some form or another and wanting it to get better. And that's why I do the videos. That's why I give the feedback. And that's why people care what I say, is because I want the game to get better. Like, I just think that this guy doesn't want people to talk about it at all.
What he cares about is the mounts and what can he get for free, basically.
A stopped clock is right twice a day.
My biggest problem is it's not necessarily his persona, but it's just him as an individual. Like, you got to look at it from the aspect of, this guy has probably not worked an actual adult day in his life, like held down a real job, which, hey, more.
That's actually not true. I had the job at Sam's Club, number 1. Actually, it was number 2. First job I had was at the IRS. I worked there for 2 years. I showed up to work every single day early, on time. I did my job, and I was invited back the 3rd year, but I chose not to because I was in business school and I was doing YouTube. So I worked at the IRS. I even still have I don't have my wallet with me, but I still have like the little card that's like the call number if you want to get like extra hours. Yeah, I worked there for 2 years, or 2 seasons actually, because it wasn't like full year round. So like that's not even true either. Audit me, daddy? Okay, dude.
Power to him. I'm glad he's getting money to do what he loves. But when he starts shitting on it and treating other players like shit, that's the part that's irritating to me. I just don't understand the toxicity of it.
How are you going to complain whenever I treat other people like shit, whenever you did the intro that took you 5 minutes because you don't know how to use a computer, just showing somebody that I look like Gollum? Like, I make fun of people's characters. Like, I'm not making fun of your face. Like, I'm making fun of what you're saying. Like, what do you mean? I
know anytime we have somebody in our guild that is, you know, just this pain in the ass, we're going to get rid of them because you want to have a positive experience in anything you do. Let's see. Travis Wheeler said, WoW sucks right now. I unsubbed a little over a month ago after getting item level 380. I kept my sub up for every expansion aside from WoD. Yeah, because WoD sucked. I didn't even play WoD. So why don't you guys tell me, what are your guys' biggest gripes of the game right now? Everybody already knows Azerite Gear's a problem with the game, so there's no point in even bringing it up. We obviously know Azerite
is this going to still be about me, or is this over? Let me see.
Randy, I never said he wasn't better than me. I'm not a completionist, and so I honestly don't care. I have a...
Well, what are you? You're not a raider. I mean, you're more of a completionist than you are a raider, at least. You've got 17,000 achievement points. You've got the Time Lost Proto Drake. That's better than being 2 of 8 Mythic. I mean, I would say, yeah, that's good. I mean, he says 20,000 because it showed that earlier.
A full-time job. I have a family with 3 kids, so I'm happy playing the game in my free time, but I don't think the game needs to be shit on.
I'm sure your kids appreciate you sitting around complaining about somebody on the internet instead of spending time with them. Now, obviously, everybody can do what they want, but it's like if you're going to use that and then rationalize that as like, yeah, I'm going to spend all this time talking shit about somebody on the internet, like, give me a fucking break. Like, yeah, sorry, honey, I can't come to dinner right now. I've got to go complain about Asmongold. Yeah, I don't care if Timmy got an A on his spelling test. Asmongold said something that made me mad.
As much as it has been. Yeah, Warfronts are different content, Gene. It's something that's different. It's something that's
Yeah, there's good content, and then Warfronts are different from that.
new. And nothing is perfect when they bring it out. Like, look at the Path of the Titans, for Christ's sake. It was a good idea in theory, didn't mean it.
They didn't bring it out, so it doesn't even make sense what you're saying. Like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, obviously things get better over time. Everything's gotten better over time, but that doesn't mean that you can't criticize it currently. Like, how do you think it got better over time? Just by people waiting and not giving any feedback and saying that it's bad? That's why they got better, is because people gave the feedback.
Played out the way it would. Oh, I have no jealousy over them.
I see that.
My UI looks like yours from BC. Okay, cool. I guess that's neat if it mattered. I like my UI setup. Eric, yes. Repetition. Daily suck. Grinding Azurite sucks. Everybody knows it sucks. Nobody ever said it was fun. Global cooldown. Jacob, I still think that there's a pretty... I mean...
He's a rep paladin. Of course he's going to be okay with everything being on the GCD.
I think, what did I have, my Arcane Torn or something got put on the global cooldown, so yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah, so it's... Let's see, it feels like busy work for me to subscription price. Yeah,
okay.
I think so. It can be. The game is what you make it. So if you're not having fun while playing it, why are you playing it? Oh, you like that, Rebecca? We got that one last night. You can go watch my video.
We'll give it like a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna move ahead of this. Obviously, I think the part about me is kind of over. So let's give it like maybe 2 more minutes or so, and I'll give some closing thoughts. And we're not gonna watch the Bellier video today. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow, but I'd like to get into Dark Souls a little bit sooner. So we're not gonna watch that right now. Okay.
I streamed it last night too. Oh god, mate, BlizzCon was a total shit show. That Diablo mess was a fucking nightmare. But how is it that nobody's excited for Nazjatar? Yeah, it's a little bit of ways away, but man, I am so excited to go to Nazjatar.
Here's why we're not excited, is because Argus was much more exciting than Nazjatar, right? Or Nazjatar. I don't know how. Okay, you got me there. I don't know how to even pronounce it, but because Argus was infinitely more exciting. We got to go to a whole new world. I felt like I was playing Halo. It was incredible. And then I go down and I have to kill 12 demons. Some things never change. And Argus was a huge disappointment for a lot of people. I thought it was okay from a completionist standpoint, but if you can make Argus not enticing and exciting, then there's no chance of you being able to make something that's much less important than that, like Nazjatar, important or exciting too.
I miss Healing Touch for Resto Druids, but do bad patches, bad X-Packs. Okay, I love Legion. I think Legion was a great game.
It was better than BFA.
Yeah, he did pay for challenge runs. The dude pays for everything, which is nice. I mean, if you have the money, then you can...
Wait, what? I paid for challenge runs. Paid for challenge runs? Wait, what do you mean? No, I didn't. Like, I got... I literally have the realm first. What do you mean I paid for challenge modes? Like okay. Yeah, I guess I'm exposed, guys. Yeah, I paid for realm first. That's it, man.
Pay for it. Buy your stuff, I guess. Austin, I don't really play much role-playing in WoW. I mean, it could be fun, but I don't know.
Okay.
Gina, in gear with anything, I mean, LFR's a shit show. It always will be.
Is this about
Pug
me?
runs kind of suck.
This is
really
not about
into
me.
good
It's going to be
guilds is kind of
boring.
the biggest thing that...
Let's get back to talking about me, okay? Let's get back to the real content.
Necessity.
Is this going to be it?
Let's see.
Fuck!
Let's see, 1 second.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Sorry. Forced personal loot on Mythic rating, Angus says. Yes, I hate forced personal. It's kind of a nightmare. I liked the old loot style. I loved Need Before Greed. Master Looter was great. I think they should bring back Master Looter.
Webcam, guys. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, they really did, Gene. They put a lot into the Warfronts, but I mean, I'm hoping they get better with time. I'm hoping their heroic get better. I think that if Warfronts were PvP based, it would have been a hell of a lot better.
Okay.
Rebecca, if anybody's looking for a guild that's active, you guys are all the more welcome to come over to BlackRock and hang out on mine. We constantly are running.
Okay, all right, this is good. So really if it turns off again, I've got the other webcam set up right in front of me here. So that's gonna
I don't wish I look anything like
Sorry
Randy,
about
but
that,
thank
guys.
You for
overheat. I don't know what's wrong with it, honestly.
No, and Matt, I'm not necessarily. I'm to the point where I think it's kind of frustrating that a streamer that is supposed to represent the WoW community has been just treating the game like shit, and it's really not. Lore is terrible. Jimmy, why don't you tell me what is?
If you say, wait, isn't this contradictory with what he said earlier about how I don't represent the community? And now you're saying a streamer that's supposed to represent the community? Like, which one is it? I mean... Oh, man. Wow. Like, this is... Honestly, like, I don't even think this is funny. It's just depressing.
What is it about the lore that you think's terrible? Because I'm kind of interested to talk lore. I'm a huge lore buff, and I love everything about the WoW lore. It reminds me of an early Tolkien style war.
Well, of course it is, because it was taken directly from Tolkien.
Yeah, BFA is going to be fine.
Look at the
Same thing with Legion.
comparisons
When Legion
between
trickled out,
Melkor and Sargeras. There were so much more of them before the Chronicle slightly changed it. Like, it's derivative from Tolkien. Like, come on.
Everybody's all excited about getting the Ashbringer, and then it kind of died down a bit. And then I think Tomb of Sargeras and Antorus were amazing. So many people quit.
Well, obviously you think that because you never did it on Mythic. Let me see here. View raid history. Did you ever do it on Mythic? Well, you did, but I don't know when that was. Let's go ahead and let's find out whenever he did Mythic Tomb of Sargeras. Achievements. Maybe he did, actually. Let's see here. Dungeons and raids. Let's see. Legion raid. And this was during Mythic Fallen Avatar 2018. I'm pretty sure that was during BFA. So, yeah, I mean... Okay. I forgot really whenever it came out. Okay.
To keep our raid team consistent, we finally just gave up after being a Mythic guild for years. And yeah, Mythic raiding has gotten a lot tougher. The reason I play the game is I love hardcore progression raiding. I like to be able to challenge myself to do better. And the reality is sometimes you can't do the Mythic stuff because you don't have the people. I hate the fact that they do the whole...
It seems like...
you need to have 20 man whatever to do Mythic raiding. I would personally love it if you can, if it's scaled like the rest of it.
Okay.
Alan, you're not the only one that likes Warfronts. I enjoy them too. Let's see.
We'll give it one more minute.
Drop rate is what makes me want to unsub. I believe it. The drop rate is kind of a bitch. I hate
I'm not
when
sure
I
if there's
bonus roll
going to be
and
anything
I get
else going
Azurite
on
or
here.
Gold. It's a nightmare.
Check
yeah,
his
I think
logs.
I like the solo aspect. I like being able to go back through and do old.
My logs aren't really that good either.
Content.
Let me see if I can find
Denise,
it.
there have been some of his content that I think has been great to watch, but a lot of it too I think has just been too negative. And again, you're just shitting on everybody that plays the game, and it's gotten to the point where it's like, well, you don't have 400 mounts, so you're a piece of shit, or you don't have this, so you're a piece of shit.
It's really disappointing to me whenever I see somebody who's taking something. Reagan, I was thinking 20 gifted subs. I don't know if I said that earlier. Thank you, man. Whenever somebody takes a joke that I make and they turn it into something real, right? It's like I don't know how I've ever said, if you don't have 400 mounts, you're a piece of shit, and it not be sarcastic. Like, I mean, if you can't tell that's not sarcasm, like, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong.
I've been playing since vanilla. It doesn't matter. It's just, I mean, everybody's playing the game just to have fun. I mean, I have fun playing. Fuck, I'm having fun just walking around on my time lost proto drake. It's awesome. Let's see. What is there to do now? I haven't played since
I think this is basically run its course.
What is there to do? I go back and I do old stuff. I still farm out my Azerite.
Okay,
I like
yeah,
going
this is
through
pretty
we,
much it.
Yeah,
he's riding around. Yeah.
Spend a good.
Imagine bragging about the time lost proto drake in 2019. Wow.
Chunk of the last week farming mounts. I got Anax, Clutchogen, just by going back and doing old content, and then time lost just by farming old content. And then I've been doing my meta achievements that I missed. So I mean that's something that I've been having fun with. I also have fun doing PvP. PvP's different.
I don't know about that, dude. The guy doesn't even have any arena ratings, but we'll see what happens, okay? The way I look at it, right, and like people like this, I'll go ahead and I'll just give closing thoughts, right? Because like obviously I think this is just going to be...
Zeph, I haven't done much of Guild Wars 2 in a while.
Good idea.
The only reason I want to bring up the state of WoW and what people think are the major issues that are in my guild. So we spent shit, but he will forever love it no matter what. Yeah, and I think it's off. Drops Asmongold's name and for views you leech. Oh, I'm sorry, Derek. I wish you didn't feel that way, but if you want to have an open discussion, please feel free. Let's be free. McConnell is a leech. Yeah, he is kind of a leech. I'm just waiting for WoW Classic. WoW has been dead since Cataclysm ended. Legion has been the only
what the fuck?
Samuel, I do agree. I think Legion is amazing. Mist, I actually had a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun on Mist.
That's too far. Okay.
Let's see. Nice leech, bud.
We've had.
Garrosh did nothing wrong. I have my own opinion on Garrosh. Let's see. I love my holy pally. Yes, paladins for the win. Negatively bad. It's just different. Everything's different. Diane, we're not mad at him. I'm just talking about how
we're not mad at him. What do you mean you're not mad at me? Like you talked about that I'm ugly, I look weird, and then you say I'm bad for the community, and the title of the stream is Asmongold is poison. What the fuck do you mean? Like
he's been more toxic lately than he has been in the past. I've been playing WoW for over 9 years. I have.
That's because the game's been worse.
That is a impressive feat. That shit gets too expensive. Warrior tank main since vanilla. I will take a look here in just a second.
Okay, I'm almost done scrolling through this. Like, there's no way I'm actually gonna watch this whole thing.
I mean, I have them. I just don't have them leveled.
Cool.
Still need to kill 3 of these.
Random.
Okay.
Elite stuff. So like for example.
Oh, there's the kids in the background.
Legion.
That's great.
PvP.
That's all. You know, I used to have a raid leader that would do that, and whenever he would open his mic, I'd hear screaming, 3 different types of screaming. Screaming from him because we did it wrong, screaming from his wife because he's not listening to his kids, and screaming from his kids. It was just great. Man, I actually talked to that guy about a few months ago.
Class sets, yes, paladin.
Wait, he clicks his abilities?
Is that it?
There's no way he doesn't.
Being able to buy the gear with the conquest points.
Let me see. Does he actually click his abilities?
You need more characters just to have. You need all
Let's
of
see.
them.
I mean, I have them. I just don't have them leveled.
Exactly.
But I like.
Yeah, like I loved my mage, and then I hit like at 110. Like she was OP. Fuck, and then I hit 111.
By the way, what's your name so I can invite you?
Hey Rick, thanks for joining, man. If you ever
I'm
if you get a chance, don't forget to like and follow my page.
You're gonna have to spell that.
Yeah, don't forget about that.
Yeah. I mean, do I want to be doing Argent tournament dailies for 33 days in a row to get the last of my mounts? No. Am I going to do it? Yeah, because I want to get my mounts. But that's the part that kind of keeps you coming back to WoW. If everything was handed out to you in the first 5 minutes of you playing, then it's
something that we can agree on.
Makes the game less fun.
Okay.
Right? Bosses for different factions.
So this is the guy.
Honestly, guys, I think that.
All right.
I appreciate the talks tonight. And then if you guys want to continue the discussion, I'm going to try to make a weekly State of WoW just to talk about everything. For example,
Okay.
the lore behind it. All of a sudden, every paladin has one. Yeah, but you got to look at it, David, from an aspect of, you're not supposed to look at it. Oh, that's another same paladin. Yeah, it's stupid, but you're the champion of the story, and it kind of is what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
But he had the staff of Sargeras and.
Okay, that's enough. We've had enough of this. We've gone through it. He's rambling on. Look, I mean, the guy, here's the thing with this guy, is that he's a very, very opinionated person, and he masks his strong opinions by pretending to be reasonable. Now, anybody that's seen somebody like this in real life knows what they're actually like. This is a toxic, obnoxious, jealous, rude, just a person that you don't really want to be around. And obviously that's the case, considering this guy can't find a guild. He still clicks his abilities, and he's sitting here making Facebook streams about how I'm a bad person. Here's the thing, man, is like, you're going to think I'm toxic for the community. I could say the same thing for you. I think that you're much more toxic than I am. You're downgrading and downplaying negative feedback that people have, things that people care about. And, the fucking goddamn it! I mean, ending thoughts, this guy's a fucking clown. He's mad. He's obviously jealous. He's stupid, and that's really all there is to it. I mean, like, I probably wasted too much time watching this anyway, and let's just get back to some other stuff anyway, man. It's just complete waste of fucking time. I'm sure he'll have something to say back to me, too. I look forward to it. I need content. Because WoW certainly isn't going to give it to me.